Good day, I'm David Ross, editor of the Valley Roadrunner, and this is Valley Center TV on Monday, November 9th, 2015, bringing you the news from the pages of this week's paper. Water rates are going up. Water rates for domestic users of the Valley Center Municipal Water District will likely go up 10% beginning January 1st, while rates for some ag customers will rise by 2.7%. And don't expect them to go down anytime soon, or in fact, ever. General Manager Gary Arant told the board at its November meeting. The Water Board is expected to adopt the recommended rate increases at their next meeting next week. The 10% increase for residential customers is a pass-through of rate increases from the district's retail suppliers, including the Metropolitan Water District and the San Diego County Water Authority. Many people ask if prices might go down if the predicted rains from El Nino materialize this winter. I doubt it, said Arant. People ask me when the water rates will go down, and I say never. It's a matter of how much the increase will be each year. This includes water from the Carlsbad desalination plant and factors in such things as capital improvements and the importation of water. Desalinated water is not free, Arant said. There are many cost factors associated with desalinated water, and one of them is energy, which accounts for 25% of the cost. State law is also driving up the cost of water. A new law requires that 50% of the state's energy come from renewable energy sources by 2030. Which will also increase the cost. Now here's Gartrell Bowling, Valley Center High School ASB president and current member of the Jags playoff-bound football team, reporting for the Valley Roadrunner.
The Valley Center Planning Group meeting tonight will include discussions on a proposed roundabout at Mirar de Valle and Valley Center Road, and a vote to seek a grant from Caltrans to study this possible traffic calming measure. The group will also discuss a recent meeting with the county to discuss the proposed Road 19, which could impact several pending projects, including the Hatfield Plaza, Park Circle, which is the Old Conine Dairy, and the Tractor Supply Project. The planning group meets tonight at 7 p.m. at VC Community Hall. The public is invited to attend and participate. Attending the meetings of this advisory group is a great way to learn about changes that are coming up to our community. The Valley Center Cemetery District invites you to attend their Veterans Day observance on November 11th, 11 a.m. at the cemetery at 28953 Miller Road. There will be a program that will include a color guard, a guest speaker, and refreshments. The local chapter of the Daughters of the American Revolution, DAR, will be putting out flags in honor of veterans at the VC Cemetery. Also on Veterans Day, there will be a free concert at the Maxine Theater. This is one of the best attended events of the year and a Valley Center tradition. The Valley Center High School and middle school bands and choirs will be performing at the Maxine Theater on Wednesday, November 11th at 1 p.m. Doors open at noon with refreshments and meals available. Get there early for a good seat because the event always fills the Maxine.
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for stopping by. Let's get right to the sports. The Valley Center football Jags finished their season with a flourish this past Friday night with a dominating 45-zip shutout win over visiting Orange Glen. The victory was the Jags' 6th in their last 7 games and ran their final regular season mark to a solid 7-3. The win also upped VC's Valley League mark to 3-1 and earned for them a share of the league title with San Pasqual and Fallbrook. Once again, running back Jake Newman was a force on the ground with 3 TD carries, including a bolt from 55 yards out. Gordy Ares Silva also had a big night toting the rock with a pair of scoring runs. The other Jag touchdown came on a perfectly placed Rhett Riley pass to H-back Brock Moffitt that went for 33 yards. Kicker Rod Rodriguez had a productive night with a 24-yard field goal and 6, that's right, count them, 6 PATs. The Jags' offensive line was once again outstanding, and the defense had its share of moments while pitching the shutout. Selected as players of the game were Cameron Bellers in the overall category, Ares Silva on offense, and Elijah Avila McClure on defense. By virtue of their strong finish, the Jags earned a number 3 seed and a first-round bye for the upcoming Division III playoffs. The Jags will next be in action on November 20th for a quarterfinal contest against the winner of the Escondido-Morse matchup. And this note, we'd like to invite you to check out the upcoming Valley Center magazine due out shortly that will feature upcoming previews of the VC basketball teams of coaches John Jones and Paige Minton. For comprehensive coverage of this week's Valley Center victory over Orange Glen, please look for our upcoming print issue of the Valley Roadrunner. And that'll do it for sports. This is Jim Evans saying so long for now.
Hello everyone, this is Joshua, covering current games, movies, and entertainment. If you aren't already playing Call of Duty Black Ops 3, I know you're holding out, for good reasons. Lots of great things coming out this month, and prior to the holidays. I know we have a lot of Valley Center gamers out there, so make sure not to miss out Fallout 4 this week. It's releasing this Tuesday, November 10th, for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One. It's sure to be an atomic success. An anticipated vast open world environment in a post-apocalyptic America will have many Valley Center adults and kids playing for hours, if not months. Remember kids, homework first. Soon to follow is Electronic Arts' heavily anticipated Star Wars Battlefront for PC, PlayStation 4, and Xbox One as well. This is sure to please any Star Wars fans out there. And it's soon to come out on November 17th this year. Be ready to have mass battles on planets such as the famous Hoth, that's where the Rebel escape, or battle on Endor, and yes, even Tatooine. So get your lightsabers ready as you choose which side of the Force you want to be on. I hope it's not the dark side. You can play from Darth Vader to Luke Skywalker. And with that, who is excited for the next installment of the Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens, directed by J.J. Abrams? Don't you wish it was December already? For you console gamers out there, or people wanting to buy in on the current gaming consoles, I suggest waiting for Black Friday or Cyber Monday. Sony has recently dropped their PlayStation 4 to approximately $350, and Xbox One, not to be outdone, has an assortment of perks to purchase their system. Check out online retailers, and make sure to shop smart. Many retailers will price match. Patience does pay. Switching back to Hollywood, James Bond is back in Spectre. This is the 24th installment in the James Bond series and is a sequel to the last installment of Skyfall. Also directed by Sam Mendes, Spectre continues to balance Bond's nostalgia. And just a heads up, you'll be sitting in your seat for hours as the movie is quite long, though spectacular. Speaking of Bond, I think this might be Daniel Craig's last representation of the super spy. So who do you think would be a good replacement for 007? And already $73 million has been made at the box office this last weekend in America. But not to be outdone is Peanuts. That's the other big movie at the box office, Peanuts. Yes, that's Charlie Brown, closing second at a nice stash of $45 million. Well, that's the weekend roundup here in entertainment. I'll see you next time here on Valley Center TV. Joshua out.
Valley Center is getting a new business. Graybill Medical Group's new Valley Center office is scheduled to open its doors on Tuesday, December 1st. The new office is located at 28743 Valley Center Road, Suite C. Will provide family medicine services to Valley Center's growing population.
Thanks, Joshua and Gartrell, for your reports, and thanks for making Jim and myself look less awesome than we thought that we were. Scam alert. Valley Center residents are being warned of a scam where con artists call local residents on the phone and pretend to be IRS agents to try and trick them into paying money. Brandy Contreras, crime prevention specialist at the Valley Center Sheriff's Station, alerted us to this scam this week. The Valley Center Sheriff's Substation has gotten calls and complaints from people who have received telephone calls or messages from people claiming to be from the IRS. Quote, these con artists are aggressive and will scare you with a lawsuit or threaten you with an arrest if you don't pay. They may know a lot about you and alter the caller ID to make it look like the IRS is calling. These are scam calls. Hang up immediately, she told the Roadrunner. That's all for today. Please let us know what you think about this program. We'd like your suggestions for things to make this program better. See you next time, and in the meantime, look for the latest news in the Valley Roadrunner.